Hey everybody, welcome back to this Tamiya MF-01X Ford Escort Mk.II Rally Kit series. Today we're going to build the front gearbox, starting with the diff, and then we're going to close out the chassis and putting it all together. So let's get started. This front diff should be the same as the rear diff that we've already built in the first video. Going to start with the body, and we're going to drop this washer in there. And we need to give it a little bit of grease. It should look like that. Now we're going to build this star shaft. Going to start with these two sides. And we're going to drop this in there carefully, like that. Now we're going to drop the other bevel gear down, like that, in the middle. We're going to drop this other washer. And of course, we're going to need the cover. Just like that. Okay. And we're done. Let's turn the page. All right, for the next step, we're going to need the gearbox housing again. This is the front part of the chassis. We're going to need both of these longer gears, the diff, these two rods, 6 bearings, and these are F7s. They're in the red tree. So first thing we do is to put the bearings inside. And then the last 2 bearings go into this F7. Okay, and for the next part of the build, we're going to start with these shafts. And this bevel side goes in first, so I'm going to put a little bit of grease there. And this one is going to the hole right there. And this smaller gear, going to use this smaller shaft. And it's going to go right here, just like that. Now I'm going to put some grease right here between these 2 gears. And the F7 is going to go through here, just like that. Make sure it pushes all the way in. All right, for the next step, we're going to need the other side of the gearbox. And first thing we're going to do is to push this through there. Make sure it seats all the way in. Next, we're going to mount this little shelf here onto the other side. And I'm just going to drop a couple of those BA6 screws in here. And now we're going to put everything together. We're going to first put the diff inside here and make sure the screw side is facing up. And it's going to sit right there. And we need to make sure this steering rod threads through, just like it did on the other side. Now I'm going to close this. And again, make sure this rail slide into that slot. I'm going to drop some grease onto the diff. Everything closes perfectly. And it's just going to take 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. All right, and we're done with this video. We've completed the entire front of the chassis. In the next video, we're going to put together the front and the rear based on the correct wheelbase, and we're also going to install the propeller shaft. So thanks for watching this video. If you got anything out of it, please drop a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.